Do you have an image of who your readers are or who you are writing for?
No.
Whether it's yourself or others?
It's got to be myself. I mean, I'm the only one who can judge whether it's any good or not. No, I mean, if you have more than one reader, it's logistically impossible to please them all. It doesn't matter if there's 2 or 25 million. No two people are going to appreciate exactly the same things, let alone appreciate exactly the same things you do. No, the only thing, I mean, it's the book and me, and nothing else matters.
So the fact that 25 million people across the universe have also found happiness out of your work is a happy accident.
No, not so much. It's a function of the workings of the universe. Because I wrote that book for practice, not intending to show it to anyone, I was not at all affected, by fear of, my parents reading it, or, what will my best friend think of it, or, will my husband object to my writing this book, and so forth. It was me in the book. And also, there was no expectation of the book itself. Since I wasn't going to try to publish it, I didn't need to choose a genre, and I didn't. Consequently, I've seen my books published as literature, fiction, historical nonfiction. This is true. I found them in the nonfiction history section at Foyle's bookstore in London. And I pointed this out to the clerk, and he said, well, Miss Kitty Foyle, who was about 92 at the time and still kicking, said, Miss Kitty decides where everything in the store goes. She's read your books, and evidently she believes in time travel. History, nonfiction, science fiction, fantasy, mystery, romance, military history. This is true. My books are often sold by the Military History Book Club. Gay and lesbian fiction, and horror. Yeah. The Quill Award that Ali mentioned earlier, I won that in a category called Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror, for which I beat George R.R. Martin and Stephen King. That being so, there was nothing but my concern that it should be a good book by my own lights. Consequently, that and all the subsequent ones are very, very honest books, and I think if you're honest, that resonates with
people. It certainly comes through, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I believe now, but I believe when I am 92, I might believe in time travel more than I do right now. So,
what do you have to lose at that point?
Well, that's probably true. We'll cut her some slack. But we've talked about the book for a while. I mean, should we hear some?
Oh, we probably should.
I don't know. I mean, if anyone would like to.
Well, you were promised a reading, so we'll do that, so you'll feel you've had a genuine literary experience. Now, some of you may not have read the new book, so we will not read anything